जितने जुड़े युवा लोग हैं उनसे एक ही आग्रह रहेगा, एक ही निवेदन रहेगा। किसी भी देश की, किसी भी समाज की जो ताकत है वो युवा है, और युवा ही जब सशक्त, तो देश सशक्त होगा, देश सशक्त होगा तो हमारा राष्ट्र सशक्त होगा। इन्हीं सब बातों के साथ अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Very, very thank you, sir, for motivating to youth. Now, I feel too honored to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Priyanka Singh, ma'am, Professor and Head, Department of Geology, Rajshri Institute of Management and Technology, Mahavidyalaya, Bareilly. We are grateful to you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and sharing your valuable insights with us. Your academic excellence and experience will surely inspire our participants. I again request you, please, ma'am.
Thanks, Anuj sir. Thanks a lot for inviting me on this beautiful occasion that is National Youth Day. First, I would like to brief introduction about myself. Myself, Dr. Priyanka Singh, head of Department of Zoology. Today, I feel honored to speak a few words about one of the greatest spiritual leader and youth icon of India, Swami Vivekananda. He emerged as a global spiritual ambassador of India when he addressed the World Parliament of Religion in Chicago in 1893, where his powerful opening word, that is, Sisters and Brothers of America, which received a standing ovation and introduced the world to India's ancient wisdom, tolerance, and its spiritual depth. He was first, now I want to give a brief about him. He was born on 12 January 1863 in Kolkata with the name of Narendra Nath Datta. And he was a brilliant student with a sharp intellect and deep curiosity about life and truth. Under the spiritual guidance of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhans, he realized the essence of Vedanta and devoted his life to the service of humanity. He strongly believed that strength, fearlessness, and self confidence are the foundation of success. According to him, arise, awake, and stop, not till the goal is reached. He emphasized youth empowerment, moral education, and social service as the pillars of national progress. Swami Vivekananda taught us that serving mankind is serving God. His life and message continue to inspire the millions to lead a life of purpose, discipline, and compassion. Even today, he remains a guiding light for the youth of India and the world. Uh, his famous quote, that is, whatever you think, that you will be. If you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself is strong, strong you will be. Now, I would like to start my presentation. I'm just focusing on young minds with wisdom, courage to shape a bright future. First thing which definitely comes in the youth mind, why do we celebrate this day as National Youth Day? Why? The reason behind it is uh, he conveyed his idea directly to the people, especially to the youth who shape the future of our nation. Youth are the reason behind the bright future, success, and the anticipatory compassion of our nation. That's why this day is celebrated as uh, National Youth Day. He enlightened that a nation that has no history of its own has nothing in this world. Out of the past, the future is built. Whenever we look back and drink deep of eternal foundation that are behind, we must look forward, march forward, and make India brighter, greater, and much higher than was. Our ancestors were great, we must recall them. But in Indian study, the past, the more glorious will be the future. And in the present day, if we see India, it is one of the youngest nation of the world with about 65% of population under 35 years of age. It is expected by the year 2020 and by the year of 2026 we will be the maybe will be the 85% of youth nation. This day was declared by uh, our government of India as the National Youth Day, which was celebrated from 1985, and it was declared as National Youth Day in 1984. It This day, why do we celebrate it? Uh, just to give the directions, motivate the youth about the nation buildings. And that Swami Vivekananda always emphasized on the self-discipline, self-belief, and the service towards the society, towards the nation. The thing which always inspire us about him is that what always believe in yourself and the world will be at your feet. uh, Nowadays, as the youth are little bit affectionate or shifted towards the other things of the society, is like they are little bit blind about, they are not thinking about their success. But when they believe in themselves, they will definitely succeed. And this thing was given by the Swami Vivekananda. Now, uh, the main vision of Vivekanand for the youth are I basically focus on some key points. That first we have to educate ourselves, and we should make some shift towards the educational system. And what his vision for the youth are, the first thing which is very important about the youth is the physical strength. Physical strength means he wanted, Swami Vivekananda wanted to have the muscles of iron and nerves of steel. What does that mean? It means that we should have some power in ourselves, and the things, the points, the thoughts which was given to our mind, and our mind accordingly work with that. And that are the nerves of steel. Basically, it means basically the thoughts and the codes which was given, basically that governs our central nervous system, our peripheral, and which will build the stamina which is required for the our mission. So first, our today's youth should be very much considerate about the physical strength. And then the second thing which comes in the mind is fearlessness and self-belief, which means which technically the main thing which is behind it is all the power is within you. What we think, we we perform according to that. Our thoughts, the basically are the thoughts behind all these things. What the command is given to your brain, your the body, the system, the nervous system accordingly behave like that. So the all the power is always within the person. It is not about the peripheral system, about the surrounding. It is inside you, which is given by the God. It is inside you, and the youth should consider or think about that. And the second thing, every youth has to Every youth have to believe in themselves as the youth should be fearless and self-considerate. This third thing which should be taken by each and every youth, that is the seva, spirit of service, which basically popularized as Daridra Narayan, which means serving God in the poor. He believed that the highest form of worship is serving humanity, especially the downtrodden and the marginalized. Means basically, every youth, or we shouldn't consider, or we shouldn't focus on the youth. We should focus on every individual of the nation. That every individual should be focused on the seva. We have to we have to charity to the society, towards the nation, towards the other people. That's why in that way we build a chain, and which when we build that chain, that will definitely help us to make our nation on the first stage. Second thing, nation, and the next thing which is important is nation building. Vivekananda's vision to create a transformed society rooted in dignity, freedom, and individuality. He called upon youth to focus on the energies towards building a nation free from the free from some free from the insiders, traders, and we should be we should focus on these things. And now I would like to come on the shaping the young minds, that what we are, we our thoughts made what we are. Basically, it emphasizes on some key points, that is balance of being. What is balance of being? That is a equilibrium, or the things between the body, mind, and the soul. That is a harmonious development of the body, mind, and soul. Body, what is body? That is a physical vigor. What we command, what the command given to your mind, your body definitely uh, accordingly behave like that. And our mind, that is a sharp intellect, what we perceive, what we recall, what we have in our mind, our body definitely work with that. And the third thing is soul. Swami Vivekananda always focus on the spiritual things. He connect the soul with the mind. He has a full depth of mind and the soul. And he want that every youth of the nation should be think like that, about the spiritual path, about the intellectual path, and about the physical. These three things makes the balance, and which is very important for the true success. Next is ethical core. Ethical core is basically start with the character and the seva. Seva is what? Seva is a selfless service, which should the thing which everybody likely listen, that uh, service service at first means we help the other people who are the needy one. We should help the society accordingly. And what the thing which is very important in each and every youth is a character which is built through the truth and the seva are very important. They are the pillars of making the good character of the youth. He viewed serving the marginalized, the highest form of worship is the seva and the character. Next thing which is important is the lifelong learning. Lifelong learning generally in today's scenario, we see the youth which are very much focused on other things other than the education system, other than the sports, or other than other things which build their personality or shaping their mind. The they Education is a lifelong process. It is a lifelong learning which generally which is generally not focused on the information. It is basically focused on the man making. It is a continuous process of strengthening the will and expanding the intellect according to the will, according to their thought process. And every youth have that thought process, which is very much different among the different individuals. Now, the thing, uh, some key points of youth for making the nation building. In Swami Vivekananda's vision, the youth are the architect of the nation. Yet now I want to elaborate this word architect. What is architect? Architect basically is the infra of the building. When we draw a layout plan of a building, we first make a contact to the architecture key. I want some things to maintain that building, to progress that. And that's why he called the youth as architect of the nation, because youths are the pillar of the nation, which build the nation, which make the nation proud or success, or in this way they have a role in the economic, social, and successful behind the nation, possessing the dynamic energy and creativity required for social transformation. For 2026, his message remained the foundation of national initiatives like Viksit Bharat, Young Leaders Dialogue, which empower young people to lead in innovation, technology, and social change. Now, I would like to give some key roles for the youth in nation building. And the thing which is very important for the nation building is the uh, driving economic progress. Through startups, driving economic progress means we should make our nation is, to be economic success. And for that, we need to make the startups, innovative technologies, young entrepreneurs are vital to transforming the economy and achieving national self-reliance. Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Das Modi, he also emphasized on Atmanirbhar Bharat by making the startups, uh, and he is the reason behind the motivation of the youth through the startups, and he always motivate the youth behind the Swami Vivekananda also want the youth to encourage about their these technologies, but in connection with the spiritual path also. As now, that's why we address him Swami Vivekananda. It's thought because we have to connect the things with the spiritual, that draft a path in front of us. Now, I would like to focus on next point, that is the social reformers. Vivekanand called on youth to be the torch bearer of social reform. Torch bearer means to drive the path, or to focus on the path which lead to the innovation, and which lead to the innovation, and that should eradicate some issues like poverty, inequality, gender discrimination, social injustice, and other technical other things which make our society uh, draw back. And now, next point, which is very important, is architect of change. And through these social reforms and economic progress, we are able to change the architect of our society and our nation. And the youth are the primary force to create a modern, progressive society by combining spiritual values with modern action. Basically, modern action should be related with the science and technology, innovations, and startups. And the thing which is important for the progress of the nation is the promoters of unity. Young people are expected to transcend division of caste and creed to foster national unity and universal brotherhood, we should unite rather than our respective caste, respective gender. We should unite first. We should behave like an individual, a common individual of the nation, and we should focus on that. About only the thing which make ourselves proud is the unity. And when we unite together, nobody can rule our power. And the thing, next thing, which is important in our democracies, we should want active citizen in democracy, political awareness. Each and every individual of our nation should be politically aware and participate among youth, which is very much essential for vibrant democracy and resilient governance. And the next thing which I want to focus is that when he Swami Vivekanand rightly pointed out that we are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Thinking always makes your personality. Bad thinking always shape your mind accordingly. Your thought process always behave like that. And words are secondary, thoughts live, they travel far. Means the a quote which generally very much heard among us कि शब्द यात्रा करते हैं. What we speak, we command to our mind to behave like that. So we should focus on that. That is, thoughts live, travel far, words are secondary. So we should be focused on that first. And now I would like to come to our my next slide, that is core requirement for success. What is the main thing which is required for success? According to Swami Vivekanand, first we have to, every youth must possess to fulfill this role for the success is character and integrity. Character and integrity means development of virtues like honesty and compassion, which is essential to prevent the abuse of power. Uh, I I would like to elaborate this thing in front of you all, that if a person who is very much powerful, some after some times the person behave like that he's the supreme of all, and sometimes that person behave like supreme and may the bad things for the society, and discriminate among the poor and rich people, discriminate among the his or her surroundings. And according to Swami Vivekanand, if the person have compassion about the society and he doesn't want to abuse the power, we should behave, or we should be integrated about our character and the nation. Second thing, which is very much important, and I already explained this thing, that is physical and mental strength. That is, he always focus on this thing: muscles of iron and nerves of steel. Means a youth should not be should behave like a urge to success. Should have that urge. Every youth should have that urge to succeed. And this thing which is very important for that, that is the muscle of iron and nerves of steel. Means arise and awake. The first quote when I started, that is arise and awake and reach your goal. That is the reason behind this muscles of iron, nerves of steel, which are basically needed to overcome challenges and serve the nation effectively. Now, in this way, the next point, which is very important for the success, is holistic education. That is a learning that promote critical thinking, self-reliance, and the manifestation of inner potential. What does this mean? Every person have a particular potential, or every person have potential. But first, we have to think about that. We have to mark that potential, and we have to elaborate on, focus on that potential, which make ourselves to most reliable and the thinkers. And the thing which is very much emphasized by the Vivekanand ji is the spirit of service, which prioritize the welfare of the poor and the downtrodden as the highest form of worship. And in that way, we uplift the poor people, we uplift the society, we uplift the nation accordingly. And in that, for these things, he made some societal forms or societies like Ramakrishna Math, that is basically focus on the upliftment of the poor and the under marked people. Now, now I would like to elaborate on his teaching with the today's scenario. As we are fighting with the today's divergence or distraction of Gen Z population from the education system, and as far when we think about the our older people, they are very much focused. They are very much focused accordingly. But now this Gen Z population are like they think about some other perspectives. And in 2026, Swami Vivekananda's teaching are more relevant than ever, providing a steadying force for youth navigating a hyper-connected yet often isolated digital landscape. His philosophy offers practical solution for modern challenges. And Swami Vivekananda had a very progressive approach towards everything. His hope and confidence in the youth of this country were very high. The greatest service we can do is to adhere to the teaching of Swami Vivekananda in our life and carry it forward to the coming generation. One of his lectures, which was held in Madras, he asked the youth to respond to the call of the nation. He explained, each one of you has a glorious future if you dare believe me. Means belief is very much important about the people, about themselves, and that is the self-reliance. That is the thing which is self-reliance. Have tremendous faith in yourself, like the faith which was had by the Swami Vivekananda. And he said in that conference that when I was a child and I'm working out now, have that faith. The eternal power is lost in every soul, and you will revive the whole of India. Now, for that, I want young man, this is the time to decide your future while you possess the energy of youth, not when you worn out and jaded, but in the freshness and vigor of youth. Swami Vivekananda's life has always been a source of inspiration to the youth. He said that the world is waiting for the treasure to come out India. He it is uh, it is given by his philosophy that the first thing which our youth nowadays tackle is that combating digital distraction. Vivekanand's emphasis on concentration, the essence of all knowledge, is a vital tool. The essence of all knowledge, sometimes it is, I would like to emphasize that master of all, master of one, jack of nothing. And it is a vital tool basically with the Gen Z population to manage information overload and maintain mental clarity through mindfulness and focus. Mental health is very much important. Resilience is very much important for the today's youth, and with somehow which was driven. They are highly driven to the other things. Like in the era of high competitiveness and social media pressure, this message of self-belief. Self-belief means all the power is within you, yourself. Act as antidote to anxiety and low self-esteem, encouraging you to look inward for strength. As I already mentioned, that he always believed in the self-belief and self-reliance. And seriously, this thing is sometimes I also believe, and my seniors, my mentor, they always, your my parents, they always said that everything is within you, and everything which has given by the God is within ourselves. First, we have to focus and address to that, and that is the thing which is basically act as antidote today's anxiety, depression, or low self. Sometimes the youth, they are frequently I go through the students which said that ma'am, today I'm feeling low.
और
What is
10
that?
कम में दे
That is
रहा है
nothing.
तो इससे तो
That
दिक्कत नहीं है
low
आगे
or something, people, that is nothing.
आगे दिक्कत
These things are nothing. These are the basically all rubbish things which the people said that I'm feeling low. There's nothing the feeling low today in the today's scenario. So the thing which is very important, we have to believe that is that all the power is within us, which is given by the God is within us. We can do anything, whatever we want to do. And this quote is basically act as an antidote. It's a core antidote thing in the today's scenario. Now, in the perspective of career, ethical leadership is very important. What we want to do and what we did and what we will do is basically related with our thought process, and that should be clean enough and that should be ethical enough to move forward. His vision of karma yoga inspire modern professionals to balance career ambition with ethical standard, prioritizing social impact and customer well-being over material gain. Means we have some professionals which make the balance between the career, between the standard, cultural standard and ethical standard, that should be synchronized or equilibrated. Next, these things we have to maintain today's scenario, and we have to focus on some things. Holistic skilling, his call for education, that is man making, aligned with today's shift towards vocational training and soft skills. It encourages you to combine modern scientific reason with traditional moral values to thrive in an economy reshaped by AI and automation. As today's scenario is basically moderated or motivated by the AI, and that is the automation, and sometimes this education is very much needed for the upliftment of the society, and today's we focus on the some modern scientific reasons that is related with the AI, and everywhere, not in the technology, science or technology, it marks everywhere, and that is the skill development. Every youth should be skilled with the today's scenario. And global harmony in this a polarized world. His advocacy for universal brotherhood and the unity of all religion provide a framework for interfaith dialogue and peaceful coexistence. He wants to polarize the world about the religion. Religion should be united. All the religion should be united for the upliftment of the nation, and we have to behave like that. Every youth should believe in every religion, that all the religions are same, that should be united for the progress of the nation. And the thing which is very much his belief, that is the empowerment of women. Everyone were talking at that time about the empowerment, but Swami Vivekanand always believed that no nation can progress without its women. They women have that power, uh, the core soul of the progress and the upliftment of the nation, and which remain a foundational principle for 2026 initiatives aimed at gender equality and female leadership, which make the nation proud. And every woman should be behave like that. And everywhere when we see about the the technology, about other sectors like army sector, teaching sector, education sector, anywhere. See the women's, they basically believe in that, and they they think that holistic development focus on some things, that is emotional, social, physical, mental, intellectual, and creative. These six skills should be united to make the person developed. A person should be emotionally strong, socially connected, physically strong, that he always believe in the muscle of iron, he always believe in that. Mental, nerves of steel, these two things which every youth should believe in, that the muscle of iron, nerves of steel. A person should be intellectual enough and creative enough and skilled enough to make the startups and some new innovative technologies. From thoughts to transformation. Um, just a moment. Going to start. Swami Vivekananda's principle in 2026 require a blend of ancient wisdom and modern discipline. Modern discipline basically deals with the innovative technologies, AI scenario, startups, and the modern thought process that is basically focused on the Gen Z thought process. We can adopt his rule for man making and character building, which are very important to make the base of our building nation through these practical steps in our daily life in our college campus. First thing which is very much needed in every youth's daily life is the morning meditation, that maybe you one can should start from 5 minutes and the can go up to 20 minutes on 1 hour. That meditation always shape your mind, that increase your concentration, and concentration is what it is, the essence of all knowledge. Regular meditation helps and manage the person about improving their focus and reducing anxiety, and that will shape their mind accordingly towards their surroundings. And this thing which is very much important is the meditation. Now the second thing which should be personalized mastery is the one idea rule. Anything in a day or in a month or in a semester, one can decide what's the major goal and what's the major goal for the month or the semester. As he said, make that one idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. First, we have to mark or make an idea that uplift your life, that made your life. And a person should always think about that idea, that dream, and live that idea. You'll definitely achieve that dream or idea. This task can prevent the fatigue and ensure deep progress. Now I'd like to come on the next step, which he focused, that is a physical vigor. Dedicate time to physical fitness. He famously preferred football over the Gita. What does this mean? That is for the youth to build the muscle of iron needed for heavy mental and social work. We have to make our mind so mentally strengthened that will fulfill our ideas, and we have that the thing, that the path from where we think about ourselves first and then about the society. And the thing which is very important, that is the uh, he always said, miss meeting an excellent person in this world. It is a famous quote by him, that one should spend at least 10 minutes daily in a silent introspection and talk to yourself to understand your inner motivation. What the things which shape your mind, what the things which motivate yourself, first one should have to understand that. And for that thing, we have to communicate with ourself, our core, through the meditation, through the self-talk things. That's the thing with in that way we reflect on uh, the basically this is the individual process. Now I would like to come on the college campus, that is a collective growth. What the students in each and every school or college campus and students should do the seva, that is the practical implementation that include running free tuition centers for local unprivileged children, or organizing medical camps, or distributing medicines, or distributing their books or some stationery to the unprivileged children. And in that way they basically uh, uplift the society, and they basically connect with the society, and they make a change accordingly. Now, the second thing in the on the term of college campus is ethical peer culture. Implement a strict personal code of honesty. Vivekanand, the childhood example of owning up to mistake, even if it means facing punishment, as integrity is the foundation of character. And the thing which is very important is the discussion method. A study circle. One have to make a question answer method or oral lecture method over a simple things to develop a rational scientific mind. That is very much favored by the Vivekanand. That is a oral lecture or question answer method. One should question about the things, and one should be answerable to that thing, that make a discussion method, that make a study circle. Now the next thing which is should be adapted by the students is the promote unity in diversity. Use campus event to foster universal brotherhood, and that thing must eradicate this caste system, this creed system, this gender inequality. So the campus event make a chain, make a things, make a shape the personality, shape the minds, and uplift their personalities accordingly. And actively respect different cultures, religions, viewing them as various paths toward the same truth, thus reducing campus polarization. And in this way, we focus as all the students are same, all the students they behave like that. Core principle of Swami Vivekanand are fearlessness and work as worship. These two things are the core principle which was emphasized by the Swami Vivekanand is never say I can't. Always believe in yourself. In today's competitive scenario, maintain the mindset that is all power is within you. He always focus on these things, and each and every individual, not with the youth, even each and every individual, whether it's kids, children's, school going children's, youth, or some elder people, everyone should behave or should believe in this mindset that is all the power is within you. And in this way, one can set the goal and never say the word that is I can't. It is not the that things make your personality fearless. And the second thing which he always emphasized, that one should believe in work as worship. Treat your assignment or lab work or other things as a sacred duties, and during doing work without obsession over the result lead to both excellence and mental peace. And when you treat your work as worship, one should always be concentrate or meditate about the work. And the people, when the people prioritize their work accordingly, they will definitely succeed according to the things. Uh, Now, I would like to uh, conclude this session by the words which was given by the Swami Vivekanand as a famous quote by him. He said that the world is waiting for the treasure to come out India, and the time has come. Now the time has come, and believe yourself. Arise, awake, stop, not till the goal is reached. Thank you. thanks a lot on this lovely day, and we should be unite for the dream which was seen by the Swami Vivekanand for the today's India, and we should be implement on that. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have any query from the any participants? Please ask the freely. Have any query?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
That ethical peer culture. Can you explain, ma'am, that ethical peer culture?
Ethical peer means one should be moderate or the things we should eradicate, we should build our personality, we shouldn't focus on this system, the religions or caste or creed or any things. We should have the good ethics about the upliftments of the nation. I think so, and I basically focus on that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Have any more queries? Any from? Yeah, I think no.
Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank
I am
you.
very thankful to you, ma'am, for giving this wonderful presentation to the participant on the occasion of National Youth Day. Ma'am also focused on the significance of unity, integrity, and social harmony, stating that nation progress is possible only when the youth stand united beyond the regional, social, and cultural differences. Special references was made to the teaching of Swami Vivekanand and their relevance for the Generation G, encourage, encouraging young individuals to combine value, discipline, and technology for the national building. This session concluded with the strong motivational messages and conclude with the strong motivational message inspiring participants to become disciplined, ethical, and committed citizens who actively contribute to the holistic development of the nation. Thank you. Thank you to all. One request from the Sonu Kumar to please open all the cameras.
थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू मैम। बहुत अच्छे से आपने जानकारी साझा की और हम लोगों को जानकारी भी मिल पाया उनके बारे में। और मैं पटना बिहार से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ और मैं पत्रकारिता से विद्यार्थी हूँ, मगर आज का जो सेमिनार था वाकई में बहुत ही ज्ञानवर्धक था। देखिए, अगर आभासीय कार्यक्रम नहीं होता तो मैं भी नहीं देख पाता। तो ये अच्छा है कि कम से कम इस प्लेटफॉर्म के माध्यम से आपने कार्यक्रम करवाया, क्योंकि ये कोरोना काल का दौर था जब ये ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म हम लोग गूगल मीट, जूम, वेवेक्स, और ये कितना अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है कि वैश्विक पटल का समावेश है ये अपने आप में। और जब हम लोग एक वासुदेव कुटुंबकम की बातें सिर्फ करते हैं, मगर इसका एहसास पटल करवाता है। और अच्छा लगा कि आज युवा दिवस इस तरह का गोष्ठी आयोजित हुआ और इतना ज्ञानवर्धक रहा। और मैं चाहूंगा कि इसी तरह का कार्यक्रम हमेशा निरंतर जो आयोजक हैं इसे करवाएं, ताकि हम लोग किसी दिवस पे भी उनके बारे में जान पाए। और हम जैसे युवा पीढ़ी अगर इसको जानेंगे तो ही हम कुछ आगे चलकर बेहतर कर पाएंगे।
जी
क्योंकि
बिल्कुल।
हमारा देश युवाओं का देश से कहने को है, मगर भटकाव की भी स्थिति है ऐसी, जिससे कुछ जानने और सीखने को मिल पाए और सकारात्मक दिशा में कार्य करने की जरूरत है। धन्यवाद।
जी धन्यवाद सोनी जी। थैंक यू टू ऑल वंस अगेन।